Are we doing this the whole time we play?
We have to. I love that, yeah. To make pouring really hard, but we'll...
I'll follow you with the glass.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, my name is Calum Scott. I'm here with Adam from Soundtrack My Drink, and this is Pour Tasting Music.
So when we talked earlier, you said you love Negronis.
Oh my God, I absolutely love a Negroni.
Well, I have a riff on a Negroni made just for you.
Okay.
Inspired by one of your songs. I'd love to make it with you.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah, I mean, I'm intrigued to know what the song is what inspired you.
Do you want to know the song up front, or do you want to make the drink and then guess?
And then guess.
You want to guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love a guessing
It's
game.
not on your latest record. I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
And it's maybe a deep cut. So.
Okay. All right.
We'll figure it out. Okay. So first, I'm gonna give you the instructions. I'm not gonna get behind you like on Ghost and like work your hands at the pottery wheel.
Well then I don't think I'm gonna do it then.
But we will. I will.
Well, see, I chose when we were talking. I chose a Negroni because I said to you off camera, it's 1-1-1, right? 1 part gin, 1 part Campari, 1 part vermouth.
We're not too far off from that.
Yeah, and then you explained how it wouldn't be that, and now I'm starting to sweat.
No, this will be fun. This will be a lot of fun.
Okay, all right.
We're gonna start with just a little bit of ice in our stirring beaker.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say if you was putting the ice in the cup, that would be sacrilege, right?
Yes, we don't do that.
Because in a Negroni, you take a big ice cube.
We got some of those for later.
There we go.
All right, so you're gonna take the jigger.
Is that what you call it?
Jigger.
Okay.
See if this is a 1 ounce side.
Yeah.
So you're gonna keep it on the 1 ounce side. You're gonna fill it up to that line, which is 3/4 ounce.
Okay, the top line.
The top line. Yep.
Okay.
So this is a little Cocchi Americano.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Americano.
White vermouth, a blanc vermouth, a little sweet, a little baking spice, right up to that top line right there.
That was a little bit beyond.
It's okay. Just dump it in right there. Perfect.
Beautiful.
And we're gonna take some forged gin.
Okay.
Are you familiar with forged gin?
I'm not. I would normally, if I was making my own Negronis, which unfortunately is far too often, I would try and not go too botanical.
Okay.
So I would be like Tanqueray or Hendrix.
Oh yeah, Hendrix got a nice little rose petal.
Yeah,
Vital
Monkey
floral.
47 is a great gin for Negronis.
There's no wrong answer here, honestly.
Yeah, but then if you buy cheap, you buy twice. So it's got to be a good quality.
So you're gonna hand me this, and you're gonna take this.
Yes, sir.
And you're gonna stir it.
With the spoon end?
With the spoon end, yep. So I'll tell you to stop. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna get
This is something you prepared earlier.
a big cube.
Oh, look at that. And I hear that you have to let ice like that rest.
Yes.
Out of the freezer.
Temper it, yeah. Room temp. That way when you pour the liquid over it, it doesn't crack.
Yeah. Oh, and if you can get the sphere ones, oh.
Spheres are nice too. You're good? You can stop?
Yes, sir.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do now. I have infused some Campari with coffee beans and orange peels and a little bit of raspberry.
Ooh.
And so you're going to pour that to the same line as earlier. And this time you're gonna dump that directly into the glass.
Ah. Interesting.
Yeah.
We're mixing it up.
Yeah.
Delicious. Look at that.
Look at that color.
It's beautiful.
All right, so this is the
you can
tricky
smell the
part.
coffee as
So
well.
I'm gonna step in and do this part.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna take that same bar spoon and I'm gonna float the mixture we just stirred
You're going to float it.
over top of the Campari so it gives it a little bit of a separation.
Okay.
A little bit of a...
Oh, this is what they do for baby Guinnesses, right?
Yeah, a little
Baby Guinea.
Baby Guinea. That's the correct.
Plural.
Yep, the plural. The Guinea.
Baby Guinea.
Isn't that also a bird, like a guinea fowl?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was too impressed with this to care.
All right, so now, have you ever used one of these?
A potato peeler
Potato peeler.
for a lemon.
Yep. Woo, look at that.
Yeah, that went straight in my eye.
Did it good? No. Oh. I say, I'm so sorry. Please cut.
I had a great time, but now I'm blind.
All right, so this isn't the best job that I've done, but if you'll take this,
Okay.
hold it like this with the outside of the peel facing the drink.
Sure.
And you just squeeze it and see if we can get some of those oils
Squeeze it over
onto
the drink.
the drink. Yep. Right there. Yep. Really fast. Yep. And then maybe rub the outside of it a little bit. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Like a natural antibac.
Yes. Exactly like that. You're exfoliating. Yeah. And if you see,
It looks stunning.
The clear portion of the drink is floating on top of the Campari a little bit. It's bleeding in a little bit too.
Love that.
So you get a nice kind of striation.
Okay. Oh, that's a
color.
really great word.
Gradient is another word.
Striation?
Striation.
It sounds a little bit Australian when you say it.
Oh.
Striation?
I would never insult
Maybe-
anybody with trying to do that accent.
I
But
love
you-
Australia,
yeah.
just for the record.
Shout out to Australia.
So, a question.
Yes.
If this was done with a pink vermouth, would that have changed the consistency?
Yeah, so the reason I chose the Cocchi Americano and the Forged Gin is so that both of those ingredients are basically clear.
Okay.
So that it does create the separation visually with the red Campari and then the clear ingredients.
Okay.
It'll make sense a little later on when we talk about the name.
Okay, all right,
name
I
of the
see.
drink,
There's method behind the madness. I see.
The inspiration, the song,
Okay.
all of those things. But
Although it's still not coming to me, even looking at the cocktail now.
all right, you ready to go talk about the drink?
About the drink? Yes.
And about the
and
tour?
drink the drink
And
as
drink
well.
it.
Let's go taste it.
A few moments later.
Let's taste this.
right,
Cheers,
so
my man.
cheers.
Thank you.
To Calum Scott.
Thank you very much. Ooh. I'm going for it in
All
seconds.
right, I'll go back with you. All right.
It's nice. It's light. It's light. It's refreshing.
It's hot in Nashville. We have to.
It's hot in Nashville. God, I don't know how people live here.
Humid.
I am schwitzing from the moment I wake up in Nashville. However, this is incredibly refreshing. With a Negroni, I tend to find Negronis are quite. I feel a Negroni is more of an evening drink because it has a bite, you know, from the gin, and then from the it's quite a dark drink by nature, especially if it's done traditionally.
Sure.
But this one has like a zestiness. It has a freshness. It doesn't have that like real bite profile that you would normally get.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So,
really balanced.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. I'll be honest. Is this something you would order at a restaurant or a bar?
Yeah, although I would probably say that this would draw me more to daytime drinking. Day drinking.
There's just something so beautiful about getting wasted all day long and then still going to bed at a reasonable time.
So I don't know how. That's probably a bad thing. Drink responsibly, guys.
Yeah.
But it would probably take me to a daytime drink, which is delicious.
So I did make this a little lighter because of the weather in Nashville. It's hot. I wanted to show you how versatile a Negroni could be.
Yeah.
But time for the big reveal.
Okay. Yeah.
The song that inspired this. Do you have any guesses?
None. I mean, you said about the separation.
Let me tell you the drink name.
Okay.
I'm calling this one Another Horizon.
Another Horizon.
There's a song on Bridges
Okay.
called I'll Be There
Yes, sir.
that I really like. I know you're on tour for your new record, which is also amazing.
Thank you.
I spent a lot of time listening to your music, one, because I'm a fan, but two, to prepare for this conversation. And that song kept coming back to me. This idea of hope and craving connection, pulling yourself out of a dark place, being your authentic self,
Yes, sir.
looking for connection. But the line about Another Horizon really spoke to me, and I thought it could be fun to play with that visually with a horizon line.
Love that.
So that is the inspiration for the drink.
Oh man, I love that. And I'll Be There is I always say this with all of my songs, they're like my children, right? And of course, like all parents, we have favorites. But I'll Be There was one song that I loved from the album that I wish could have grown more in its, you know, in its reach and stuff like that, because it's a really positive song.
Yeah.
And it's like there's a two-pronged approach to it. It's like it's the kind of thing that I want to say to people that I love. I'm always going to be there in the good and the bad, but it's also a self-love thing, and it's you sort of self-affirmations.
Yeah, pep talk.
Yeah, 100%, and I think that's so important. So I'm really glad that you caught that, and I think this is a perfect ode to I'll Be There.
Well, and you mentioned the two-prong approach to the song, to writing it, to singing it, the meaning behind it.
Yeah.
I think what you said earlier about Negronis are traditionally heavier, darker, stirred, stronger, boozier nighttime drinks. This is a lighter version of that. I wanted to reflect that in the drink as well. So there's a lot of connection to the song.
100%. Yeah, I mean it's a multi-layered drink.
Literally.
And a multi-layered song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's done beautifully. And I think on that note, I think it's important to say that if you are struggling, there are charities and organisations out there that can really help. This isn't always the answer. It sometimes helps, but if you are struggling, there are plenty of charities and organisations out there that will be able to help with mental health. And I can't say any higher things about mental health support and about talking to somebody. Please reach out to somebody if you feel in a low place, because talking really does make the difference.
Yeah. It's okay to not be okay.
It's okay to not be okay. And just like we're having a talk over a drink, the talk is arguably the more important.
This is way more important than the drink itself.
Yeah, the drink is there to soundtrack the conversation, right?
Yeah, that's just the gimmick for this video, but honestly, but this is the important part. So,
Yes, sir.
Well, so you're on tour. Let's talk about the tour really quick.
Yeah.
You're more than halfway through.
Yeah, we just reached our halfway mark a few days ago. It's a 6-week US leg. Touring for me is my favorite thing to do with music. Being in the studio is great, and songwriting is great, but being on tour and visually seeing your audience captivated by what you do is by far the best thing that I can do with my music. You see there and then in the moment how it affects people, and it's truly magical to have that effect in real time.
Do you ever stop yourself and think, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening? Does that still happen to you?
All the time. I think you kind of have one of those, it's hard to be present and to do your job at the same time. And I think for us now, where 3.5 weeks in, it becomes automatic. You go on stage, you know what you're going to say, you know what you're going to sing. There's certain mechanics to the show that have been sort of drilled into the performances. But I think when you take a step back with You Are the Reason, for example, or my duet version of I Want to Dance with Somebody with Whitney Houston, I think there's certain moments in the set where I get to sort of sit back and just listen to the crowd sing it back, and that's truly special. That's when you realise that you've
give me chills.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's to be present is so important during your show, because you get to absorb it, you get to take it in. Because it goes so quick, especially when people are having a great time. The 90 minutes that we're on stage flies by.
It's crazy.
But yeah, we're loving it. We're 3.5 weeks in. My mum's just joined us on tour, so she's out with us on the tour bus. Definitely complaining about the bus. Definitely complaining about the sleeping arrangement.
Yep.
Because I put her in a bunk. So
Top or
she's
bottom?
not happy. She's at the bottom.
Oh, that's good.
Because she's like, there's no way I'm jumping up there.
You get the hum of the wheels and the road.
Yeah.
It's like a white noise machine.
I feel like I'm being rocked to sleep in a pushchair.
Yeah.
She feels like she's being rattled around inside of it. I don't know. She's loving the tour. Having her out in the audience every night is incredible.
Is she a part of the show at all, or is she just a spectator?
She's already been so much part of the show before, where I'm having to I gave her a mic when I was playing a show in London, and she was like commentating. I'd go to her and I'd be like, what do you think of that song, Mum? And she'd be like, it's not my favourite. I'm like, okay, the next song is, and just trying to scoot past it. She's great though.
Those two people from the Muppets who sit up in the balcony.
Yes, it's exactly the same.
Yes, and on a scale of 1 to 10, here's your score so far.
She just gives me the real truth. I took weeks and weeks on my last tour to play acoustic guitar, and I played one of my songs called Half a Man. I finished the song and I said to my mum, I was like, "What did you think, Mum?" And she went, "Were you really playing there?" I was like, "You're my mum, so I can't say what I want to say, but."
That's funny.
Yeah, she's hilarious.
Family can say that though. Yeah.
Only mum can say that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's been a phenomenal tour already. We're loving it. We've already done Europe and Asia. We're halfway through America. Then we've got UK and Europe to go, and we finish with an arena tour in Germany, which is pretty special.
That's pretty special.
But like here in Nashville, we're at the Brooklyn Bowl tonight. It's a relatively intimate audience, which I love because I can tell my stories and I feel like it really resonates. But we can expand that show up to arenas where you can get 10,000 people, and I think it's the power of the songs. I'm really proud of this album. I think the songs speak for themselves, but the musicians I work with and the crew, and it's just a really solid show. And I think it takes you on an emotional roller coaster. I think if you haven't got tickets to the shows yet, you should come along because you'll have a wonderful night.
Tell me, I'm curious if there's a moment on tour that no one else really gets to see, but that always feels pretty special for you.
Always before and after we are on stage, there's a moment where we will all the band get together about 5 minutes before stage, and we all individually hug each other and say, have a great show, kisses and everything. And it is the very first thing that we do when we leave the stage, is we come off and we say, oh, great show, and we all give each other hugs and kisses. And I think that for me is you're taking on the energy that we feel all the time. We're only on stage for 90 minutes, so we're only at work for 90 minutes. But we try and take on the energy and the love that we have every single day. Every hour of the day that we're not on stage, we spend together, we go out for meals together, we do experiences together. We're like a traveling family. Not like the Von Trapps from Sound of Music, but we are like a real musical family, and we look after each other and we look out for one another. If somebody's having a particularly bad day with me, we've got parents on this tour, we've got people with family members who are going through hard times, and I'm taking them away for 6 weeks in America where it's hard to just nip back home. So we create an environment where everybody feels like family. And so we take that energy on stage with us, and when we come off stage, it's become a ritual, but it's so important. And I think you can sense it. You can sense that we're close just by seeing us on stage performing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What about the fans? How have they been on the tour so far? Is there a moment that is like locked in your brain from the current tour with a fan potentially that?
Oh man.
That you just...
There's been a couple of times. I mean, we have a part of the show called Crying Corner. And that is exactly what it says on the tin. It is the part of the show where I will do my very best to make sure people are crying their eyes out. Because, as much as I want to sing my pop songs, I want to leave an imprint on people's hearts, And so we sing the songs that have real depth and meaning to them, or the most depth and meaning, I would say, out of all the songs in a particular section of the thing called Crying Corner. And there's been a couple of times I've had to go into the crowd and give somebody a hug. Somebody who's really feeling it. There's a song called Gone, which is kind of my ode to the people that we wish could be in the room with us. That's a particularly heavy one. If somebody's just experienced some loss themselves, or maybe them and their person who they've lost was really connected with my music. Sometimes that can spur on a lot of emotion. And I like to show people that I'm not just up there singing songs. Like, I'm a human being. Yeah. And if I see somebody struggling, I'll go down, I'll give them a hug. And it's funny because you see on the social media afterwards, I was like, I can't believe he did that. And I'm like, but it's just the human thing to do.
Yeah, we're all humans.
Yeah, and I couldn't just be like, just leaving somebody to be crying their eyes out. So
yeah, well, there's the old phrase, they won't always remember what you said, but they'll remember how you made them feel. I think that's pretty special.
100% is what I live by. I think for me, the show is more than just the music. It's more than the 90 minutes on stage. It's more than the hype that you drum up. It's about the experience that you leave people with. And, I say it in every single show. People have taken the time out of the day and the money out of their pockets to come and see us. And especially at a time where the world is weird right now and we don't know what's going to happen next and everything is expensive. I truly am grateful for that. And so I make sure that the people who come, I make sure that they get every penny's worth that they paid for and more, This for me is a dream come true to do this job. And I want to make sure people leave knowing that not only does it mean a lot to me to do this job, but it means a lot to me that I get to do this job because of them.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we leave it there.
Well, thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that's a mighty fine Negroni, man.